Hey you guys, it's me SpongeBob number one fan 2003 here. And as you can see, I'm here with this super duper adorable SpongeBob book. And this one is called Bottoms Up Jokes from Bikini Bottom. And I actually got this book back in summer of 2020. And this is honestly such an adorable book and I really love it. Okay, so as you can see on the front cover, there is adorable little SpongeBob, and he is standing on his head there. And there's Patrick and Sandy and Squidward, and they're also standing on their heads as well. And this is actually a Lift the Flap book, and this book was made by David Lumen and illustrated by Caleb Muir. Okay, and here is the spine. And the back will obviously have a little description about the story right here and two jokes right there. And then there's SpongeBob on a unicycle. He looks so adorable. And yep, that's actually pretty much all for the back. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the pages that are in this book. Okay. So, firstly, there is an adorable little picture of SpongeBob reading a jellyfishing book. And as you can see, he's actually reading it upside down. See that? So yeah, it's like a jellyfishing book. And again, this was made by David Lumen, illustrated by Caleb Muir. Bottoms Up Jokes from Bikini Bottom. And this book was actually made back in 2002, as you can see right there. Okay. So there's little SpongeBob, and he's just waking up from bed, and as you can see, he has his blanket wrapped around his waist, so it looks like a superhero cape. And it says up here, "Are you ready for some nautical nonsense?" And SpongeBob is saying, "I'm ready!" And then there are 3 jokes right here. And there's little Gary right there. There's SpongeBob with his blanket wrapped around his waist. There's his alarm clock, his bed. And there's a picture of Gary and Gary's food bowl. And there's a treasure chest. And obviously this right here is a joke. And as you lift up this flap right here, there is the punchline for the joke. And Patrick's inside the treasure chest, and he has SpongeBob's underwear on his head. Oh, Patrick. Okay. And now we are at the Krusty Krab, and obviously SpongeBob is working his hardest. So there's SpongeBob with a napkin on his arm, and then there are some Krabby Patties and some French fries. And then there's SpongeBob wearing roller skates with some Krabby Patties on a little pan thing. And then there's SpongeBob like mopping the ceiling, and then SpongeBob squirting mustard and ketchup onto Krabby Patties. And there's Mr. Krabs, and now SpongeBob's opening up this like cabinet thing. And apparently there is a bag of potato drips. And this joke is, what snack goes best with an underwater lunch? A bag of potato drips. As you can see, the potato drips are basically potato chips, but they're really soggy. Alright. I really like the artwork in here. It's really nice and colorful. And now SpongeBob is in Mrs. Puff's boating school. And as you can see right here, there is a joke. And there is the punchline for it. I really like how funny that is. A, B, C. Like, you know, get it? C, the water. Like, you know, the ocean. The sea. Anchor, boat, and sea. That actually makes a lot of sense. And there is SpongeBob sitting on his desk, and he has a football. And there are some fish right here. These two are thinking about summer camp or summer damp. You can see there, summer damp. And now SpongeBob and his best buddy Patrick are at Jellyfish Fields. As you can see, Patrick's actually eating some of the jellyfish jelly or the jellyfish jam. And then there are the hooks right there for, you know, playing hooky. And obviously there are some jellyfishes up there. And there's SpongeBob, and he's ready to catch them with his net. And there are some musical instruments right here. And apparently it can lift up this flap. And it says right here, why did SpongeBob bring musical instruments to Jellyfish Fields? And I should lift the flap. Because jellyfish love to jam, and SpongeBob is dancing, and the jellyfish are playing the instruments. That's really cute. Alright. And yeah, the jokes in here are actually really super funny. I really love them. And now we're at Sandy's tree dome. I love the colors of the scenery. I think it looks so pretty with all the acorns, the flowers. I think it looks really pretty, and the grass right here. So, Sandy is basically in her exercise wheel, and SpongeBob is like running on top of it, and he's giving Sandy the ride of her life. And then Patrick's sleeping in a hammock. And you can open up the door to Sandy's house, and there's Plankton, and there's Sandy's computer. It says right here on the front of the door, what does Sandy like to do on her computer? And then on the back of the door, it says surf the internet. Alright. Okay. I think SpongeBob looks so cute in these illustrations. And now we are at the beach, aka Goo Lagoon. So Patrick's about ready to go into the water, and he has his floaty around his waist. And SpongeBob is like doing some bungee jumping, or spongy jumping. As you can see, he looks so cute. I mean, literally, SpongeBob always looks so cute. And then there's Larry the Lobster lifting weights, and there are two girls right there impressed. And there's Plankton surfing on a tiny wave, or a microwave. And then there's Pearl dressed up in this really, really super pretty dress. And apparently, Pearl gets all dressed up to Goo Lagoon because she thinks that there is a beach ball. As you can see right there, there's like a normal beach ball. Oh, poor Pearl. Oh yeah, and there's Gary right there too. Hi, Gary. Okay. And now we're at the second to last part. So now we are in Conch Street, where Patrick, Squidward, and SpongeBob all live. So, Squidward is happily playing his clarinet outside. And there's Squidward's house. And then there's SpongeBob wearing his karate gear. And there's Patrick and Gary right here too. And they're like giggling. And as you can see, as you lift up this flap right here, it says, what happened when SpongeBob karate chopped Squidward? He flipped his squid. As you can see, SpongeBob's like leaping into the air, just ready to karate chop Squidward. Oh, poor Squidward. See that? SpongeBob looks so cute though. I mean, literally, he is so cute here. Alright. And that's actually the final flap in this book. And now we are at the final part. So Squidward is super upset because, as you can see, SpongeBob basically destroyed his clarinet. And SpongeBob is waving goodbye to us because he knows he's in trouble and he's going to go hide in his house. And yep. Oh, poor SpongeBob. Especially poor Squidward. Alright, and then here is an advertisement for the SpongeBob SquarePants Legend of the Flying Dutchman game. That looks very super cool, but man, PlayStation 2, that's so old. Wow, I feel so old now. But yep, so that's actually pretty much all for Bottoms Up, Jokes from Bikini Bottom. I absolutely adore this book. Definitely my favorite part about it is like how bright and pretty the illustrations are. I mean, seriously, the illustrations in here are beautiful. Ah, like you can see right here on the Krusty Krab, everything looks so bright. And especially in Sandy's tree dome, I don't know why, everything just looks so bright and pretty. And I love the funny jokes in here, and I love the fact that you can lift up a flap and you can see that there's like a punchline underneath it. That's really, really super cute. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and happy early Easter, by the way. So yep, goodbye everybody, have a great day, and peace out.